Hello, everyone. We're back. It's your makeup besties. You're our makeup besties together. We're makeup besties, the podcast where we talk about makeup. Sometimes we get off task, but then we come back on task. So it's great. It's organic. Um, this podcast is not completely vegan, but it is cruelty free. So that's very good. I'm Yali. I am the avatar who looks just like Jem from Jem and the Holograms. I'm also kind of like the MC of this thing. It's cool. This time I'm going to go into order who I see on my camera. So the person next to me is Sandy.
Hi, everybody. I am the Gothic Witchy avatar. I do doodles. I like to hang out with animals, and I'm here to give you a little color in the dark side.
All right, next is on my camera is Shauna.
Hey everyone, it's Shauna. I'm the one that's super duper extra glam on my avatar. Not so much in real life, but definitely on the avatar, definitely all over social media. Yeah, I work with artists, I work with art. I wouldn't go as far as say I'm an artist, but I know how to appreciate art. That's important as well. Yeah, glad you're joining us today.
And last but not least is Andrea.
Hello, everyone, and I am your favorite purple person, all things purple all the time. I'm trying to do more color, but I just always go purple. I mean, it just happens that all my outfits are purple, and I don't know if I want to aim to be 100% purple in the future, like those people that are like 100% pink or yellow. Don't know if I want to do that. I think that would give me a headache, and I also don't like restraints too much. I want to I hate rules, so then I'd be like, I don't want to do purple anymore, so I don't want to do all that. But I think I will aim for like an 80% purple life.
80% is a good number.
Poor future husband, because I already have a purple retro kitchen in mind, and my whole house I want purple outside. Like, my husband better be good. They better be good with that.
If you are a straight man who wants a wife who's 80% purple, hit up right now at YM Podcast at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can reach her. Let her know. So, how is everyone doing today? How are you guys feeling?
We are okay. Getting through life. One day at a time.
Hungry.
Not hungry. I just ate, so we're not hungry today. No hunger.
Are we recording back to back? Who knows? You don't know. So for all you know, it's just a brand new episode. We're not doubling up. Yeah. We're all, we survived 2 months of 2021. We're making our way,
Just barely.
Just barely, but we're doing it.
We did it.
Everyone's doing it. We're, So it's good. It's good to be back. Like you said, we really appreciate you guys coming back for another episode. We'd like to give a shout out to the Facebook group, Slay with Kimber Day, for shouting us out, and all those followers from there. And again, if you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we are YMUB Podcast on all of those. And you can listen to us on SoundCloud and on YouTube. And eventually there'll be a visual, and then we'll all have to force ourselves to look pretty because you're going to see us.
Yes.
It won't just be Nolly.
Pretend time. Last podcast, we talked about the past, some of the things we want to come back, some of the things we're missing, how we got into makeup. This time, we're moving a little bit further. We're going into the present. There's been a lot of new brands, a lot of new collabs. There's a lot of just new shit everywhere. Which is fine because we're in a new year, so we should get some sort of new. But we're going to start with some of the new collabs, and we're not saying they're all good. We're not saying they're all bad. We're saying they're new. And so we're going to talk about it.
Say something all right.
It's a lot, and I'm like, especially the part where you're like,
save me money. I'm always like, please be ugly. Save me money. I don't want any more. Please.
Talk about it. You guys let us know how you guys feel too. Feel free to comment and chat with us because we're interactive on social media. Some of us have to do that for our job. So We'd love for you to feel like you're.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, tell us. Let's all
If
know.
you have questions, DM us. We'll answer. I promise.
Or if there's something you want us to talk about, DM us. We're happy to bring
That
it.
too.
If you want to send us $5,000, DM us. We're open.
We are here.
Whatever you want to do. And just kidding to my boyfriend who might be listening. I'm not accepting money from strangers.
But I am.
Hey,
So our first collab that we're going to talk about is the Mac and the Sims collab.
that was a joke. I'm sorry.
Was a 9-pan shadow eyeshadow palette with a blue unicorn that said The Sims, and then when you opened it, it said, nah. It was a bunch of grays, taupies. It was neutral.
It was, yeah.
She was herself. I mean, doing what Mac does best and re-promoting colors in a different package. I forgot the name of this palette, this 9-pan. It's like Soleil Sun or somebody. Like, you couldn't even put the little Sims like jewel thingy on it, or like. And then they had the nerve to say in an article that, like, I shared with everyone, they were like, yeah, we wanted to choose colors that, like, everyone would be. No, that's not what they wanted. That's not what they wanted.
That was a lie.
The PR packages and, like, the promo stuff was all colorful. Like, the characters had bright yellow, bright pink. It was this crazy color. So I'm thinking we're walking into a rainbow explosion.
I was like, oh, my God, Mac about to hit it.
It was like
And they did not.
It was very casting ready. Which is some of our vibes, but not from The Sims. You know what I mean? Like, that look should come from some other collab. Not
that was not it for me.
When you think of Sims, or at least me as a person who likes gaming, Sims makes me think of customs, like customization, colorful, like things that are awesome. I'm sorry, neutral is cool. But
not an attack on neutral for a second time in a row. We promise you.
It is. It is though.
This was not the place.
I don't mean to personally attack neutral. I don't personally mean to attack neutral. But if I'm gonna go and do something with the Sims, I want to showboat. I want it to be big. I want it to see it across the room.
I thought I would at least see that green.
Yeah, like not even a lime green in there.
I say where to agree. With this, the Sims are
not a yellow, not a purple.
Even that blue.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, there's about to be a blue up in here.
Not even close. They lied.
I get it. They were trying to reach universal. Did it sell? Is what I want to know.
Probably not.
Mac.
Probably not.
I think Mac is scared. I think they're very scared because they used to be like, oh, you don't have Mac? Like, what is wrong with you? You don't have nothing Mac. It's not like that anymore. You're not the only kid on the playground, Mac. Like, you got to step it up. I think they're scared to, like, really, which it boggles my mind because they have done so much innovative stuff before. So I think they're getting hit very badly in the market and they just don't know what to do. And they know neutrals is literally safe because everyone will buy neutrals. But this was a disservice to themselves and they missed the mark 100%. They should have took a chance. I would have bought it.
It's a disservice to Sims. Like,
yeah, it was a joke. Honestly, it was a joke. I feel like they've done other really cool collabs in recent times, as a matter of fact. And this just wasn't one of them. Like the Patrick Star collab they did like 2 years ago.
Oh my
God. I was like, that was beautiful. That made sense, you know? So for them to come back and do this, I'm like, why?
Are y'all okay? Then it does lead into the Mac Harris collab, which was like beautiful.
That one was beautiful.
That was perfect.
I said, what happened here? What happened?
Like, y'all should have put all your money into promoting this instead of that, because I don't know what that was.
Gorgeous packaging, gorgeous colors. I was like, oh my God. Beautiful. And then
the insides looked as good as the outside. The outside was fucking catching as its own, but when I looked inside the colors,
I was like, yes. I'm like, this makes sense to me. This is something I would buy. I didn't buy it, but I would buy it, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
But the Sims one was just like, why? Who
Well, speaking
said
of
okay?
video game makeup, ColourPop Animal Crossing.
That was beautiful.
I
They
Yeah,
That was
those
a
are
good one.
cute.
finished the Animal Crossing. They
I
did
bought the whole collection.
great.
I bought the entire collection. I love Animal Crossing. I'm a big gamer, like Sandy is too, and everything about it reminded me so much of the games itself. Like I could tell
Mhm.
this shade was because it's the same color as this thing, or this is in here because it's the
Mhm.
same thing as this. Like it made
Mm-hmm.
so much sense, and I'm like, how did this Mac, the bigger brand, not know how to
Mm.
do that same thing with the Sims? Like even Wet n Wild did a Pac-Man collection, and it looked
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
that was good.
Pac-Man games. Like I don't, how do you miss that when you're the OG and the OG can't do the
What they should.
and
Yeah.
ColourPop is the new kid taking on Animal Crossing, which is like the biggest game of 2020, and
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
it's fan freaking tastic. I personally love it. I'm wearing the eyeshadow today and one of the blushes, and I couldn't be more happy with it. So I was pulling for
Yeah.
it. I know I bought it.
I
I don't know if you guys bought it. But I
I didn't buy it because y'all know I'm cheap and I don't buy everything, even though I want to. I just don't. I
don't.
thought the Animal Crossing collab, I thought it was really well done. I've never played Animal Crossing, but I'm familiar with it just because like it's like the only
How
thing
can
people
you
talk about
not?
right now.
Mhm.
So I thought it was really
Jackie, I
beautiful.
didn't play Animal Crossing.
I, I've never played, but I thought it was really beautiful. If I were to buy something, I would have bought it, but I'm trying to not buy because I know what I want to buy, but we're not there yet, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But I do love me some. I thought it was a really, really just like spot on collaboration, and everything about it was what it should be.
Yeah,
Unlike what we
it
spoke
was
about in
really
the last
pretty.
podcast.
Yeah. It it was, yeah, it was pretty perfect. I think it was really beautiful. I didn't buy it because I was like, I will leave this for the real fans. And I'm pretty sure I have these shades. It's just, colorful shades are very addicting. And I'm like, I want them so bad. But I'm like, girl, you have this. I'm like, leave this for the fans. We good. We all right. So, yeah, I think they did a good job with that as well. Everything looks really, really beautiful. So, good job.
Yeah.
And did you pick any of it up?
Unfortunately, due to personal situations, I was not here to enjoy that collaboration. I'm happy whoever did get it though, because a lot of the colors were really pretty. The packaging just screamed Animal Crossing, so I'm very happy with that one. Nothing negative to say in regards to those. Maybe if it comes out again in the future, or if I can find somebody who's willing to sell something, maybe I'll
They,
pick something up. But for now,
I think they restocked it though.
did
And I
they?
feel like they're still in stock.
I think it might be. Check Ulta too.
Yeah, because like I was kind of shook when they did the restock and like there was still stuff left. And I was like, and it was a few days after. So I'm like,
I'll have
did
to check in and
is
see.
their audience like something different than who's buying for
I
Animal
don't think that
Crossing?
I
Or
don't
they
think
just
that's
had
the
so many
issue.
units?
Animal
Or they
I
Crossing.
had a
think
lot
they
of
learned their
units?
lesson from all the other
Probably.
times when they screwed everyone over by not stocking properly, like for Sailor
Yeah.
Moon or Hocus Pocus, essentially Hocus Pocus. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Who
We're not.
who
Nah,
else sold out crazy fast? A lot of things in there sold out crazy fast.
um,
But I agree. I think they probably have a lot. They did get a lot of units of this one, probably,
yeah.
for sure.
so speaking of ColourPop, they also have the ColourPop Bambi, which is their most recent collection.
Mhm.
Um, I, as much as a Disney lover as I am, which you guys know, like, I didn't like it. For some reason, it just didn't say Bambi. Like the packaging said Bambi, but the colors didn't say the movie to me. I think that the tones of that film is a bit more muted, like green wise or pink wise. Like I think they try to go off the colors of the characters themselves, but it's not like how Besame would have done it, where Besame would have did the exact shade used in the
Mhm.
film.
I
And
get it.
this was not. It was not. It was cute, but I ain't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like.
Honestly.
Sorry.
Mhm. Go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say is when I remember the cartoon, it was brighter.
Yeah.
So the colors that they put in there were very dilute compared to the movie. I do agree with Drea though. I might get the puffer just because the puff it's adorable.
It's so cute. You know, I'm obsessed with the puff and glitter puff. Like, that's one thing from our horrible makeup experience that I will not let go. Glitter all the time. I definitely have to use them a lot more. I must say, this collection did get me. I did end up getting the puff. I even got the lashes. I do not even wear lashes. I just thought they look so pretty and they look very fluffy. I don't know what happened to me. This collection, I don't know. It got to me. So I got that. I got 2 of the eyeliners because one was like a matte yellow. It's the pictures for the eyeliners did no justice. They all look like taupe like lip liners. I don't know who did what with the pictures, but honestly the swatches that other people did was way better because one was like a plum and one was like a sparkly purple. Like, it was really weird how the shades are coming off. It was really weird. And you know, I love their matte gel liners, so I had to get the yellow and the purple shimmer. And then I got, I think, was it Thumper and the flower palette, because I really like, you know, me and my purples, they got me. And the Thumper palette, I did like, I don't know if it's that one or I'm probably mixing up the names, but the muted one I really like because I love cool tone colors. So even though that was like more like a nude, I like that type of green. I like those type of muted shades. So I don't know, the whole thing got to me. Don't ask me how. It was just so pretty and bright. Maybe my brain was just like, you need some like light in your life. So like these are just like attracting me so much. Like I really just like them. I liked how the shades look. I liked everything. I still don't know how I got the lashes because I don't wear them. I don't know what happened to me. I fell.
I feel like I liked it, but it didn't like scream my name, you know? I was like, this is cute, but I didn't want to like, I wasn't like, I need this on my face yesterday, you know? I didn't get it, and I probably won't, honestly. But it was really pretty, and it was cute.
It's cute. I think it's good for like travel or something. Like any of us are going anywhere, but you know,
when outside opened up again.
It's the basics, basically. It's like you have your highlight, your first color, your second color.
It's just so cute. I don't know. It got me. Maybe it was the yellow.
Maybe it's the yellow.
I need yellow in my life. I just didn't get the Bambi one because that one was a very warm, neutral palette. I was like, I did.
I can see the other ones. I can see why you like the lashes though, because in Bambi they do have the fluttery lashes.
Yeah, so these ones,
they're pretty.
They looked very like, I don't know. I'm not a lash person, so to me they looked unique to me because I liked how like they weren't heavy, dense lashes. They're pretty spaced out, but they're very long, and they also have a different side. I just really liked how it looked. So I'm like, if I'm to wear a lash, this is what I would wear. I just don't wear lashes. I like them, and I'm trying to get into individuals because I love individual lashes, actually. But I just don't wear them. I got issues. I got issues.
The other ColourPop collab, which was for, I believe, for like Black History Month or just part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh, yeah.
ColourPop Black, which all the packaging was just all black with like a matte black and like a shiny patent leather type looking black or vinyl black. And a lot of other companies did it too. There was like Maybelline and even Nikita Dragon did it, which is
Morphe.
There's a lot of
Maybelline, Maybelline, Morphe. Because all the proceeds will go to Black creatives.
I thought it was cute, but I just know, like, I bought the Maybelline, the Black Lives Matter, like the black matte ink liquid lipstick because I just like lipstick. But as far as the ColourPop, like the shade range, like those are just my colors I would wear. Like I would rather donate the money to the cause myself than buy a product I know is just going to sit there unloved and unpaid attention to. But I think it's a great idea. I think I'm surprised certain companies who have a history of not supporting the Black Lives Matter movement didn't use it as an opportunity to like make up for their reputation or, you know, try to be like, hey, we're sorry, and then, you know, try to do it too, which is what Nikita Dragon did, but no one paid attention to her. Really cool idea. I hope more companies will do it next year. But as far as what ColourPop put out, I liked it, but it's just I didn't want to buy something that I knew I wasn't going to use.
I feel I liked the idea. I actually did like what ColourPop put out, but I will say I don't think they properly marketed it to the full extent, because I didn't even realize it was out or that it was a thing until like weeks after the fact. So I think they did a piss poor job of marketing any of it.
I have a question. Maybe I wasn't really there for that situation, but were these collabs with actual black makeup creators? Or was this just them contributing?
It was with
Vague.
Pull Up for Change. Pull Up
Yeah.
for Change has the Instagram page where they are literally asking what is your diversity in your company?
Yeah.
What are you going to do to change that? Kind of shine a light on how much there is just white people in all these corporate jobs, and they keep saying like, well, there's still black people that can fill these spots. There's tons of black people that can fill these spots, but they just don't care.
Them.
Exactly. So and the Black Lives Matter movement, it's like shining all this light on everything and how much we are just like pushed down to the bottom all the time. Yeah. So I don't know when this like came, I guess for Black History Month, like, you know, and all the proceeds will go to whatever. I don't know how they pick the brand. I'm not sure how they collab with it. I don't know if they like made their own stuff, and then like I think ColourPop is the only one that made their own stuff, because everything else is stuff that everyone had. NYX already had that palette that they put out, which was neutral, and Morphe already had their setting spray. Maybelline already had those like liquid lipstick colors. So I think ColourPop is the only one
that created something fresh.
The palette was new. I think some of the I did get one of the liners, because I think Boots, I think we had that liner already. I don't remember if we had those Super Shocks already that they also put in there. So I know some were probably repackaged, and then some were, but definitely that palette was new.
Yeah.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was just basically asking because it's kind of like, if you're going to do collabs, personally, for me, I think it would be better if you're doing those collabs and actually contributing with other people, like black people who create makeup, or black people who wear the makeup, more so than you, who is primarily of white folk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody creating these palettes to just say, well, we're putting into the funds. It's kind of like, but then this way you can actually get a name out there, get somebody noticed, get somebody.
I think this is a rickety start. Maybe they'll continue to do that next time. But they did finally acknowledge the ColourPop Me Black hashtag and work with them. I was like, because this is from summer, we were like talking about this, and like they really did not acknowledge that whole situation like at all. So it was like really weird to me. And I remember I was like, I've been doing a silent protest, and I'm not liking any of their pictures unless black creatives are on there, unless people of color are on their page. I'm not liking any more white people on there. I was like, I will literally stop liking all their shit, because like I had enough. I was mad about that, and then I was just mad about the amount of products they were putting out with no thought, no nothing. I was like, this is not what I want anymore. Like, so I was getting pissed off like on all aspects. So that's where I was. So this is the most I bought from ColourPop in a long periodic lease. So they better be happy.
I feel like if they should ever do this again, which they should definitely think it out better to make it more authentic, and also promote it, because I feel like I didn't even know what's happening until I was on Instagram scrolling through white creators' stories. And it was like 2 weeks after it launched, and she's like, look what ColourPop sent me. And I was like, what is this? I've never seen this. I didn't know this was happening. And then I clicked, and I ended up like going to their webpage, then going to Ulta, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I had no idea this was happening. And I'm like, you're saying you're doing this to like earn money and like to donate and, you know, contribute, but like, you can't be making that much money if I didn't even know this was going on, because I follow all this stuff and I saw it nowhere. Like, it was a piss poor effort to market it, to be honest. It was half-assed. Do better. Honestly.
new collab is Julia Place and Vanessa Jamie. Is it Jamia or
Daima.
Daima?
Yeah.
I have a weird name. I should have got that right. I again, it's one of those things where like I for a little bit of time was kind of off Julia Place because of some of the owner's personal decisions. But that doesn't mean that the quality of the products are bad because everything is pretty much bomb over at Julia's Place. And this is one of those things where I thought looked really pretty too, but I don't think it was promoted heavily either, in my opinion. Like
No.
I would only notice it when you guys brought it up. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like where was that? It wasn't on. I don't think it was anywhere.
I think it sold out very fast.
Very quickly because her
Very
content
fast.
is like honestly some of the best content on Instagram. So like if people aren't following her, they need to because like her videos, her editing, her techniques are like next level insane. Like some of her looks are just like I could never even think of it, much less put it on my face and do it. And I'm just looking at her page and what she's done with her palette and how she's used it like for her eyes, for her lips, for her cheeks, like just to do all of this. I was like, holy shit, I need that. I haven't bought it, but I need it.
It's
like,
very beautiful. It's gorgeous. I saw it. I was like, I don't know who she is. I love this palette. And it sold out by the time you blinked.
By the time you went to the site, it was gone. Like,
well, it's good on them for not promoting it when they don't have it because there's a lot of brands who will keep promoting a product they know it's never coming back in stock.
And I will say Juvia's Place. I don't know if we're going to discuss other collabs, but they've done a lot of small collabs recently that I'm really a fan of. And I like how they're doing it because they're not going after the super mega influencers. They're going after like smaller influencers who aren't like 1,000 people small, but they don't have 5 million followers. And like I can appreciate that because that means they're willing to take more risk in what they're putting out.
Yeah.
You know? So
and all that stuff sold out.
And all their labs have sold out. So that's
and they were so cute. I was like, I don't know who you are, but I want it.
Like, yeah, like, and I like that it's people that they've been featuring on their page in their like down their feed. So it's not like I didn't even know they used Juvia's Place. It's like, no, these are people that I've seen on their feed over the years.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we post you a lot. Let's work with you.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that as well.
Yeah, they do really good with collabs and like the palettes and stuff, and they sell out really fast.
They go quick, man. They know who they're targeting, and they know how to target who they're targeting.
You just have to
always just miss it. That's like a hair. But I think they're killing it with who they're collabing with and what they're actually producing from those collabs compared to other companies.
See, that's the thing. That's the type of collabs I want to see more of because it's kind of like you're actually going towards like real people and not just who you deem to be real.
Exactly.
So I love that. That's A+.
Gold stars.
Gold stars, Julia. Gold stars.
Alita and Angelica.
Yes.
So expensive.
Yes.
It is. But my God, this is one of the brands I wanted to try more of, and who they collab with Angelica, who I like. She's one of the few people I still watch because like she don't give a shit. She'll be like, "This is ugly. I don't like this. Like I don't." She's the one that's like, "Who asked for this? Who asked for this?" Like I like her. I like her energy. And she's always like, you know, this is not for me. Maybe you like it. And she's one of the few people that are still extremely, extremely colorful with her makeup and like how she styles it. Like sometimes she puts like 4 different colors on her eyes. I'm like, even for me, I'm like, how did she do that? Because like I can't seem to get out of monochromatic looks right now. And I'm trying. So I did end up getting the palette on the second round. It sold out literally in like 2 minutes. I was on that shit. I think it was like available at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. my time. I was on it. Like, and it is expensive, but like I saw everybody using it and the swatches and her video. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was like, you know what? I was like, I feel like I'm going to regret this one. And I do like her, and she's had collabs before, but I never bought anything. So I wanted to like support her and stuff. And it is beautiful, man. I kept seeing people use it. And I was like, oh my God, I know I'm going to like regret it. So I'm very excited and I'm waiting for it to come. And yeah, hopefully buy more stuff from them in the future.
I had to look at the box like at least 2-3 times because I kind of thought of Jeffree Stars a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't get mad, but I looked at the box and I was like, "What the fuck? Jeffree Star had it? What?
It's different.
It's beautiful on the outside. Like the design that
Yes.
he has on the outside is beautiful, but when you only see like it slightly open that way, not even the
Yeah.
colors, it's just the way that it's open. It's like
Yeah.
Jeffree Star. No, but otherwise it does look nice. I like the colors. I like the looks that she made for her
Mhm.
video.
Yeah.
The looks are dope. I don't think I would get it though. Just me.
I think it's beautiful. I don't know that I'll fight somebody for it, but I do think it's beautiful. And like, if Andrea, when COVID's over, if you want to put it on my face, like, I'll gladly let you do that. But I don't think I need it, even though I want it, but I don't need it. But like, do you ever need makeup? Probably not. But like, there's some things that I need more than others. So like, I think if it should happen to come out again, like in the summer, should they restock? Hint, hint. I think I'd probably pick it up then. But I feel like there's a few other things on my list first that like I absolutely need to get before I get that. So there's that.
Our last one on this list, we got the Glam Glow and Marilyn Monroe. I'm personally tired of people using Marilyn Monroe for everything.
Yes.
I get how iconic she is. I get how important she is. However, there are other dead white women we could try to use, or some dead Latinas, or if you just anybody who is full figured and a sex icon. I do like the Glam Glow products. I have the Glam Glow Barbie moisturizer, and I really love that stuff. It smells like Barbie, and it's funny as a person who didn't play with Barbies as a kid. Now is like a super Barbie lover as an adult. So I like Glam Glow's products. I just don't know why we have to always use Marilyn Monroe for like literally everything.
I just didn't get it. I'm like, where is this coming from? And it's their same products.
It's their exact same products. It's
I just was like, why did you do this for? I don't get it.
I'm not like, don't shoot the messenger. I think Glam Glow is okay. I think they are very overpriced for what they are. And when you look at ingredients and read ingredients, obviously I'm not a scientist, I'm not an esthetician, but you can find very comparable ingredients in things that are much, much cheaper. Like, that's not to say though that toner they have, like the 6 with the charcoal, that's a bomb toner, but or serum, I should say. But I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like you need Glam Glow. Yeah. I think they are good at making things that are aesthetically pleasing to the eye, so you want it.
Yes.
Like when they make the purple peel-off mask or the pink peel-off mask when they did the My Little Pony collab, like, that was pretty, but did you need it? No. But use peel-off masks because they're glue, but whatever.
They did one for Sonic the Hedgehog. They did one for the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool because that's not like a common thing. So like, I would want to buy that because I know like I'm not going to run into another Power Rangers peel-off mask in the next years. But I can get a Marilyn Monroe anything, anytime, anywhere. So it's like, it's not special enough.
I don't get it.
It's not the downplay Monroe. It's just, it's not special anymore. Like,
also, don't use peel-off masks. They're just glue. But whatever. They're literally glue, but so don't use them. But if you want to, you can.
I just want to look like a Power Ranger. That's all I want. So speaking of newness, there's a new thing of celebrities trying to come back with their own brand.
Yeah. A lot of new brands.
Now new brands every week, but a lot of new celebrity brands. I think everyone saw the success of Fenty, Rihanna, and her power, and was like, we need to do it too. Selena Gomez.
Ain't the same.
Y'all are not all Rihanna.
We're not all Rihanna. We wish we were, but we're not. Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty is doing very well. The liquid highlight, I have one and I really like it. So we're gonna talk about some.
I want the blush.
This is good stuff. So we're gonna talk about some of the newer brands that came out. One of them is About Face from Halsey.
I have thoughts.
I don't know. Halsey a makeup? Do we look to Halsey for me? Like, what are we doing with Halsey? Good question.
Okay. That is a great question. I don't think I've ever looked at Halsey before and been like, what is on her face? Like, I need to know, you know? And I will say I was very skeptical about her brand and everything. But I will say that after seeing some looks and seeing some campaigns and seeing how it's been used, a lot of it looks really friggin' good. Like, I want it to be really like, oh my God, not another one. But I'm seeing things and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm intrigued. I don't know that I'm going to run to Sephora or wherever it's being sold to buy it right now. But like, let's say hypothetically, I was at Sephora and it was on sale. I would grab a couple things because, like, especially those the eye things that she has, they're like liquid shadows, really whatever. Yes. They look really freaking good. I thought they were going to be like a light wash of color, but those things are pigmented, man. And I've seen some looks come out of them, and I was not expecting that. So like, if it should be on sale, I could see myself picking a few things up. Not tomorrow, but like, you know, if I should be somewhere and they're there and the price is right, I am definitely intrigued. And I will say at first I was like, what the hell? Why? But my mind has slightly changed. I'm not sold yet because I haven't used it for myself, but I'm definitely intrigued, and I wasn't when she initially announced it.
I would be interested in their sticks because of the colors alone.
Yeah.
Like the colors alone are what drew my eyes to them. I don't know anything about this person. You want me to be honest about it?
You barely
but looking at some of the things they have, like the eyeliner sticks or the face sticks, the shadow sticks, they look good.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm like, I feel like oh God, I feel like I missed so much because like I know Halsey's out, and I remember one song like my friend sent me, and I was just like, okay, I don't know, she just doesn't grab me. I'm not looking for her. I don't know. Maybe I need to hear more of her music. I know people love her, and I'm just like, okay, thank you for that. And then the collab, when she had her makeup, I was like, really? But like everybody said, like those eyeshadow sticks look really good, and I'm a sucker for a good deep green, and that girl got a good deep
that's
green
the one
on
that
there.
sold me. That's
and
the one
I'm
that
like,
sold me.
oh, this is beautiful. And then I got the first Ipsy has a glam X box, so I got that, and they have one of her liquid lipsticks in there. Hopefully I could get around to using it, and you know, maybe one of these days when I do my makeup, I could use it, and I can let you guys know what I think. They chose a pretty good color because it's like a muted kind of nudie pink shade. So we'll see what happens.
Another one was which I think is very late, is JLo Beauty, which is not makeup oriented right now. It is primarily skincare. I'm gonna say, as the resident Puerto Rican, that JLo was not the end all be all for me. So I'm not like, oh, everything she do is no. That's not who I am. I think this is like 10 years too late. I think everyone wanted JLo skin years ago.
In 2005.
Yeah, and I want to look like Rihanna right now. So like, I don't know why you now. I just feel like it's very late. I think the packaging looks old lady-ish. The products are, like you said, kind of like how Glam Glow is. You can find similar products with similar ingredients and cheaper things. I know the one thing everyone's saying is like really good is like the serum from her line, because it has some sort of like JLo X ingredients that she just copyrighted or trademarked.
Okay.
But I don't understand why she's doing it now. I think this is way too late, and I'm not at 30 years old. I'm not checking for JLo. And even as a want to support another Puerto Rican woman, this is not how you're going to do it, by selling me like overpriced Pond's cream. Like, I can just go buy Pond's.
I'm right with you, Yali. I don't think, well, I know I don't need this because also I feel like for a long time she kept saying she uses olive oil on her skin.
She did.
And I'm like, I have olive oil in my cabinet. So like, if that's your special ingredient, like I have that in my kitchen. Like, I don't need that.
La Mer. Like, she swore by La Mer.
And I have both of those things. So I'm like, I don't see why I would need to spend more money. Like, and the La Mer I have a bunch of little samples. Like, I've had them for a long time. They're not going nowhere because you need very little to go a very long way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, between the La Mer and the olive oil, I pretty much have the secret ingredients already. Like,
Yeah.
I do not need to spend that much money
Secret
because it has your
ingredient
name on
is
it.
olive oil. It is JLo olive oil X something something. It is an olive oil that she trademarked as her secret ingredient.
Wow.
Well,
So
she can go ahead and trademark it because I'm sure she wasn't using that the past 20 years.
Wow.
Like, I'm sure if I look up the trademark, it was not trademarked 20 years ago
No.
or 15 years ago or 10 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. Like, you know, so you're not telling me that that one ingredient has improved your skin so much over the past 20 years that everyone suddenly needs this. Because that's just not how I think of things working. Like, I feel like Rihanna can sell me anything because I look at her and her skin looks beautiful. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Her skin looks amazing. Her makeup, I think makeup when I look at Rihanna. So like, I think JLo looks great, but I don't necessarily think,
Yeah.
whatever I'm using on her, I want to use it too. Like, that's not,
Yeah, I agree.
you know, it's not my vibe.
I love J Lo. Grew up with J Lo, music J Lo, movies J Lo, and then I'm just like oh, okay, thank you for doing this for us, J Lo. Thank you. You know I'm not spending that money on that. What? We good. It's hard because I think she missed the mark. Who did she collab with before? Like, was it
Inglot.
Smashbox? Inglot.
Inglot.
Okay. I think she should have done it maybe after that, but I know formulation, all that stuff, putting things together takes a long time. It just, first of all, her makeup aesthetic is not us. We are not her target audience.
No.
Skincare as well. We are not her audience because it's different now. The consumer is smarter. There's so much things out there now. It's like, okay, JLo, like, you're gonna try and like swindle me, like, it's too late for you to try and swindle me, sweetie. Like, I mean, I appreciate your efforts, but like, it's just this is not for us. We're just not the ones. Like, I love her and everything. I loved her in Hustlers. I think she, you know, it's just like we don't want it. We don't want it.
I think of JLo and her skincare, and I'm just like, not to sound mean, but I'm going to because that's just life sometimes. But like, if I was gonna spend hundreds of dollars on skincare, right? I can walk into, let's say, a mall or into a Macy's, and there are so many prestige brands that I know for a fact will work and have worked for 100 years, 50 years, 40 years, that it's like, I would rather take those same couple $100 and blow it on that than to attempt to try this, not knowing that it really works yet.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'd rather go there and be like, you know what, I know Lancome is going to do it right every time.
Exactly. That's kind of how I feel. Like,
or I know Estee Lauder is going to do it, or Clarins, or whoever. I know they're going to work. I know they're going to do it. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And it's going to work. Not,
I don't know.
Let me spend a couple $100 and here I am like, will this work? I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know if she should have started small and built up to gain our trust. I don't know what she should have done, but like, it just,
she should have not done it. Not to be mean, but I feel like it's too late.
To start,
or she should have collabed with a brand.
Scary. To start with skincare is scary because it's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like you need to have. I understand she's using herself as the proof, but
I need to see other people.
There's other people who look younger than her and are
older.
Agreed.
Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Whatever if she's selling me something, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh my god, I so would.
Yeah.
She looks amazing.
Angela Bassett, if by some miracle of God you happen upon this podcast, whatever you put on your face, if you want to sell it, I am here and I'm willing to buy it.
Naomi Campbell, like,
yes.
What are those two using?
I'm like, there's women out there who are older and look much younger than JLo. No knocking to her. She still
she looks great.
She looks good. Yeah.
But
that's a high step there, man.
But then, as the other resident Latinx person, like, honestly, like, in our community, like, JLo is basic compared to, like, other women. Like, let's be very, like, I can find you 8 other JLos like, right now. Like, even in my own family. Like, she is, like, the basic type. I just think because at the time she was like, ooh, the big booty girl from Selena. but like I know bigger booty girls from like down the block. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
seems like the basic version of like Latina women, and I just feel like I hate like she becomes our stereo cookie cutter type for what all Latinas are like. Like J-Lo don't represent me.
Yeah.
I don't know who, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't associate me with her because I'm not using the same thing she's using, and I ain't got that kind of money. So I think that I don't know. And her marketing, a lot of her PR was just sent to like any Latina influencer. But I'm like, the range is not the same. Like, there's not a lot of darker skin or Afro Latinas. It's just like very, no offense to Kathleen Light, but Kathleen Light and adjacent, and it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Now Mark Anthony is different. I'll do whatever Mark Anthony says. That's my, but that's different. Our other new brand, Alexis Stone. You're gonna have to like let me know about this one because I definitely
they were the makeup artist that was like they transformed. Ooh, okay. They transformed themselves into like anybody. So I remember they had the collab with Makeup Revolution. It was like the Alexis Stone palette, and it had like So now he has like his own line. I still don't know how he does half those transformations. I don't know how anybody does any of that stuff. I don't know how to do it. They give me a headache. So online. I don't really know how I feel because like I'm not like I don't like dislike them, but like I also am not like I never follow them, but like I especially at that time where everybody was like transforming into like somebody else, that was a huge thing. So I just would look and be like, oh, that's cool, but other than that, I'm just like, okay, thank you.
They do have a very good concept in regards to kind of like how to mold your face, which is awesome. I will give them props for that. It's just more of like looking at the palettes. You can get that anywhere. That's literally a basic palette that you would get. So I'm kind of more of like, I would think that they would have done more of like to create more shades and more shadow and more palettes. You would work on something like that instead of a colorful palette. But that's also me. I don't know.
I mean, maybe like how much stuff do they have? I don't even know their line. What's going on? Like, what do they got?
What was it? 2 palettes? I only see 2 palettes. I don't see anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe more stuff is coming. Who knows? But right now, I'm just kind of like, I don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
Same.
It's our last one for our new brands is LYS. Is it pronounced?
Yes. I think, or LYS. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that. Lease, lies, loose, lap. Who knows?
Their mission is to diversify the clean beauty industry, and we believe that when it comes to your skin, compromising shouldn't be an option. I think that this looks. The packaging reminds me of like if Fenty and Rare Beauty had a baby. Like the color of the packaging is like the same, like blush or like almost white pink, and the brushes look the same, and it's, to me it just seems like more of the same. Now, like I guess I would have to see it like somebody, like someone has, like, it has to wow me, like someone I trust or respect would have to be like, yo, like this shit is popping, like you need this, but it just looks like more it just looks boring. I'm not really. I like that they have a weight range, but that's about. But I think. So.
Yeah, I think the thing with them that makes them, I think, a little more groundbreaking than I think we realize is that they're the first like clean Black-owned beauty brand in Sephora.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that's going to be their hook right now. And I think I want to see what they continue to do.
Yeah.
Yes,
because I feel like it's still so early.
Yeah.
That's their major thing right now. First Black-owned clean line.
I like the triangles are cute.
Yeah, like I saw that. That's cute. Like you guys said, like I just have to wait and see. I have to see what people say. I have to see what else they come out with, because for us, this is not for us right now. Like we have so much shit. Like we don't need to start up again. We don't need no more. We got enough shit. I got so much shit I didn't even break out the box. Like let's just see what they come out with and what's going on.
And I want to hear someone say like, "Damn, that bronzer," or "Damn, that blush. I can't live without it." Like I want to see that.
You have to get this foundation. You don't know. So it's like, okay.
Because I haven't heard enough yet. I feel like they're still so new that no one's really spoken about them. So like I don't want to judge them just yet. I feel like I don't know enough to say anything.
For sure.
I feel like the other brands we've mentioned so far, like we knew enough about either the collaborator or the brand or the products or what they stand for. We think, oh yeah, this makes sense or that doesn't make sense. But this, we're just like, I don't know. Like there's nothing to be said yet. So I think hopefully someone will say something about it in the next month or two and we can give y'all an update then.
Exactly. The next one I know that Shauna knew this person is like, is it Hindash? Hindash, sorry. Like they're a makeup artist, you said, right? They're are like they going to Sephora?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but like I've been watching him on YouTube for quite some time, and like everybody that comes across his makeup chair looks airbrushed. So, like it's insane. Like his technique and his work is like so clean, and everyone literally looks flawless. That I'm like, whatever you put out, like as long as it ain't gonna break my bank, I'm willing to try. Because like everything just looks so good. It's like when Mario came out with his makeup palette, I was like, oh, these are all neutrals, but like I trusted that those would be good neutrals just because I see the work he does and I see who he works upon and how they look. I feel like for me, it's like that same vibe. Like I know this is going to be good.
Yeah.
I just want to see it, but like I'm sold already before seeing it.
Yeah, I feel you. We'll see what he comes out with as well.
Yeah. So now
I don't know much about them.
Some of the what the fucks so far. And I know we have other ones on here, but I just want to skip to the redheaded stepchild in the room.
What?
What the fuck is Decay doing? Like, making Wild West shit. Somebody saw.
Is it that the palette is vegan? Am I correct in saying that? This is a fully vegan palette or something?
I get, but what is it and why and who and for what?
Like, I think the Wild West is throwing the whole thing off because I do appreciate the colors.
Cowboy, but why not call it Cowboy? That is where like that's a thing. Like that is in pop culture. Like
I think they should have done that, and they missed the mark 100%. And the packaging I actually like. The packaging is beautiful.
It's been sitting on me for a minute now. Because at first I was like, what the hell is this? Why? But like that green color in there, but it's hitting kind of heavy, but y'all know I'm a sucker for that color though.
But it's all shades from other palettes. So you could find that green from somewhere else.
Like, that's the hard part because me and you, Shauna, with the amount of blue and greens that we are obsessed with,
we know that we have that.
We have this. We got it. That's what I'm like.
You know that's definitely the shade from the friggin' electric palette. I know that. I'm fully aware. But
it could be from any, like even the Alice in Wonderland palettes or the Game of Thrones one when they did.
Yeah.
But it's all of it are shades that they are like you can get in any other palette. Just
no, I agree. I agree. I just think they could have gone a different. They could have marketed. I think marketing that palette differently would have made a big difference. Because when I first saw the name, I was like, "What the hell? Why?" And then I saw the packaging, and like, I don't hate the packaging, but it reminds me of too many other things. So it doesn't seem like it's their palette.
It's the Wet n Wild. What's it called?
Midnight Mermaid.
Or Comfort Zone. The Comfort Zone palette.
Oh, okay.
It is. It is like that. It is like
exactly.
It's nudes with a pop of green.
Pop of green.
To be honest, looking at it, I kind of was kind of more hoping they actually had something new, like a hollow. Not a hollow, like a dual chrome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the packaging, the way that it is.
They missed an opportunity there.
Yeah.
So many. Urban Decay needs help. They need a purge. They need a retreat. They need a something. Go to ayahuasca. I don't know. They need to open up their fifth eye. something going on. I don't know what it is. Missed so many marks. They could have called this the, like I said, naked cowboy. Even in the comments, they were like, how do you have a cowboy palette and not put your iconic shade, naked cowboy, midnight cowboy, in there? Why is midnight cowboy not in there if you're going to
Why is it not called that?
Exactly.
So everybody's just like, what are we not doing? What is the problem? Like, what are we struggling with?
They need to hire somebody, because like somebody is in there just like not.
Who is the team?
Not doing
Who
it.
is the creative team? I will help you. Even when I was in makeup school, one of the girls was like a Urban Decay rep, and even she left the company. She's like, yeah, they lost their direction after doing all the makeup naked palettes. She's like, they were confused, and it was making me confused. And she's like, they don't know their direction. They don't know what they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. And we could feel it. Like, we could see it as a consumer. We feel it and we see it. And like, if you were like new millennium makeup, like, it's a different vibe than to what it is now. Before, they were groundbreaking and like edgy. Like, even my teacher was like, the Urban Decay like midnight cowboy, like, she's like, if an eyeshadow went wrong, a makeup look didn't go right, or I had 2 minutes to put together a look, she said those were her go-to pots. I will just swipe that on the lid, and I know she would have different skin tones for different people of like the shade. She's like, I know this would work on this person and this would work on that person. And that's why, like, she's like, I could just do this in 2 seconds and I could let them leave my chair and I know they would look amazing. Can we do something like that? Like, I think they're lost.
They are very, very, very much lost, because I think even in the last podcast we mentioned like the electric palette, and like I feel like they've been trying to chase that success and like chase that like cult audience, and like they just haven't. Like, once they hit the naked palettes, like they threw everything else to the side, and like honestly, I wasn't even a fan of the naked palettes. I don't even own one, because I was like, that's gray. Like, I am brown, I am warm, I am chocolate. I am not trying to be gray. For my eyes, like, no, ma'am, I am not casket ready.
Yeah, I think they're trying to chase something that you can't get that back. It's gone. It's over. Naked hype is gone. It's over. Train is gone.
Like, we're trying to get color. We're trying to be innovative. Like, do something different. Do some more potted eyeshadows. Like, be like ColourPop. Get some, like, not super shots, but your version of that. And like, do something that we can stick our hand in a pot and just swipe it on our lids and be out. Like,
what got me almost was like the honey palette looked really good. The cherry palette looked really good. Then they did the purple one. I said, what happened?
It was like, where's the purple?
They hyped me up. I said, okay, we getting there. I said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I said, oh, they got a purple. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
They didn't do it.
Then I was like, what happened?
They didn't do it.
Do you want my money or not?
They don't want it. They said you can keep it, Drea. They said you can keep it.
And I kept that money. I kept it.
Probably bought something better. Shit.
Exactly. I give them their money, right? Sandy's always like, you gotta work hard to earn Sandy's dollar. Let me tell you, and if Sandy didn't buy it, it probably wasn't it.
See, the thing is, for me, I literally feel like they could have gone so much with the actual, like, the snake thing. Yeah. Cool. Because when I actually think West, I think of snake boots. Because my father has a lot of snake boots. Like, the colors that they have on the palette itself, they're beautiful colors. But I'm kind of like, you chose 10 different shades of brown, 2 greens, and that was it. There's no hollows. There's no dual chrome. There's no, like, nothing.
There's not even a glitter. There's not even a glitter.
I think one of those has glitters, but it's not even like.
Yeah, but it's not like
brown.
It's back in the day glitter. Remember that back in the day glitter? You put it on and it had 2 shimmers in it.
Exactly. You saw like 3 pieces of glitter on your eye.
I think they're asleep. Like, what market are they looking at? Trends? Do they know that people are doing like quadruple chrome? Are they okay?
They're struggling.
Blink twice if you need help.
Hit the DMs. We got you.
We will help you.
Another what the fuck is just basically like the YSL lipstick making machine. Let me ask you a question. Maybe I feel like I know y'all, but are any of y'all secretly a millionaire that I don't know about? Let me know.
Because it's worth like $700, right?
Yeah. But let me know if y'all secretly a millionaire and buy some. But
let me tell you guys something right now. You do not need this.
At all.
You do not need this. And it comes with the pods, right?
Yeah,
do
you
the
can
same
literally
thing.
get a palette, like the ABH palette, or like makeup artists, like some kind of lip palette that you could do that. Those, you don't need those shades. I'm telling you right now, if you
Do you
own
know what else you
any
can do?
makeup, you have those shades.
Do you know what else you can do? You can literally just buy some of their lipsticks already made.
Yep.
Or if
I'm
you want to
telling
make your own
you.
lipstick, there's this crazy place called the Bite
Oh,
Beauty Lab where you can
buy.
go
We
make
made
your
our
own damn
own.
lipstick for less than $700. Like, get out of here.
But also, I'm telling you, you don't even need that. If you really, really are like, I can't find these shit. I don't know what your problem is. That you need this. I can't tell you because I'm pretty sure that everything is out there. You can literally buy a regular palette, like a metal palette or a plastic palette. This when I was doing makeup on people, like I would literally take the bullet lipsticks and then just mix different shades together to get my own custom shade. You could literally buy one of those dollar little pots. You could put it in there. You could use a lip brush. You do not need this at all. I do not know why they made this. And that is why makeup artist palettes, like those lipstick palettes, come like that. That's why makeup artists put their lipsticks in a palette. So you could scrape it out, mix your colors, use this on multiple different people. I don't know who this is for. I very lost because
People
it's
with money
extremely
that don't know
expensive.
better.
if you're a regular person, pay your rent first before you buy this, okay? Pay your rent first.
Pay your car note.
Pay your bills. Pay all your bills first. And then if
Groceries.
you have money left over, pay next month, okay? Then maybe after you pay 2 months worth of bills, then maybe you can buy it. But even then, like this is
Don't
too
buy
much.
it.
Don't buy it.
If I had the money, I still wouldn't buy this shit. I don't know
You
who
don't
this
need
is
it.
for.
No one needs this.
No one.
Party?
You
Maybe
could buy a
it's
whole
like for a
bag.
party. Like, oh, let's do everybody make a lipstick for the party. But like, you could probably get like one of these like the little cheapy Barbie ones from like Five Below and do the exact same shit. So like,
I
not,
could literally, with the $700, I could finally become VIP at Sephora.
there you go.
Then you don't have to mix not a one mix lipstick because you got all of them. You bought all of them.
Exactly.
Buy $700 worth of lipstick first, and then decide if you need this machine. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't get it.
No.
Oh my god. And it don't even look like fun shades that you have because they give you the pods, right? And then it's their pods that you have to buy from. So I'm like, do they got green and blue and all that?
Yeah,
I'm just seeing
YSL.
neutral.
Get out of town. You know they don't.
Mm-mm.
You know
I
damn
know.
well they don't.
I
You
know.
guys get a lot.
Speaking of colorful trash, milk choc. Why and for who?
Oh my god. I saw this and I was like,
Is it late? Is it music? This like we're not going to festivals. No one is going to Bonnaroo. No
it
one.
literally looks
They
like
aren't even
stick.
happening.
Why do we
And it's
need?
like
not
a
even
foil that you
happening.
have to peel. It looks messy. It looked crazy. It looked like I don't know who needs this. Tell me, please let us know if you're buying this. Why do you need it? Please explain to me. They have NYX jumbo pencils. Please tell me why you need this. I want to know. Because this looks messy, crazy, I don't know what we are using this for. I don't.
We could wear it to Fire Festival. That's the only place you're gonna need that. And Fire Festival, like this.
Yeah, because everything was trash there. So
Everything-
just continue the
the Fire
trash.
Festival, okay? Because they this is late. This is just late. We can't go outside. We're not going to any festival. We're rolling loud. Nothing. I'm not putting on green chalk in my house. Like I barely wear a bra in my house. You want me to put on colorful chalk? Like I don't have time for this. It's just no.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
It's tone deaf. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. Come on.
Did they do they do testing, right? Does this test well?
Maybe they didn't test. Maybe they were like, let's just give it a go.
I'm just confused. Like, Milk, can you tell us why this was good? Even as a makeup artist, I'm trying to figure out what I'm using this for.
But we can't, even if you're going to save it for Halloween, who could go outside for Halloween? No one.
I'm trying to think, like, it's basically a pigment at the end of the day. So I can only think that I could use this pigment and drive it multiple ways. Like, I could use it with brow gel and clear mascara and make my own whatever. So like a lot of these things I could feel as a makeup artist maybe more, even then I would depop that so I'm not there struggling with tinfoil. Like I don't get it.
Lolita looks, and like cosplayers. Like, do you think like they should market it to the Lolitas or the cosplayers or the?
But they not going nowhere right now.
Even if you were doing like, well, some people are doing like TikTok, so they get dressed up and everything like that. Right. I don't see variety in color to feel like it's going to work very much for the community, the cosplay community. Not only that, but I also don't know the intensity of the color. Because if somebody was trying to be green, they want to be green.
Yeah.
And I would never use that. I would never use that for the skin because that's so little. I think you use up the entire stick.
Before the end of the day, compared to...
like a pot of like...
This is use water with? Does the chalk need water?
I don't know, girl.
Unclear.
We've lost.
And we apologize. This is your favorite products in the world, but also
we don't apologize.
You're saying
please let us know why. We want to know why. We want to understand. Listen, we're roasting, but we also like to be educated. So we want to know why and how. Please help us. Well, maybe we'll like it once we know. Maybe not. Well, maybe I don't know.
We'll put some love on our next topic, which is Valentine's Day. I don't know if you guys celebrate Valentine's Day. I had a pretty nice one. My first one in like years. But Valentine's Day used to be like when the cool drops were coming, like the real cutesy. Everyone had a cool drop, and then this year it seemed like we wasn't really dropping all the time.
Part I understand because of COVID, so maybe they did have launches, and so I give them that. I give them that. Other ones I don't give them that.
Yeah, so like
I don't.
On this list we have Kiko and ColourPop, Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, Sugar Pill, P. Louise, Mel Anasui, and Wet n Wild. I just want to say the only one I bought on this list was the Pat McGrath, which was a little heart lip glosses. And you guys saw how I felt about that, which was like, I could easily lose this bitch because it's like
they were so tiny.
They're like the size of a chocolate heart candy, which is a good idea for like marketing wise. But I wish he marketed it that way, so like I would know like, don't keep this in my purse because if it falls out, I'm gonna lose it. But the colors were beautiful. The shades are beautiful. The longevity, great. It's just, it's so tiny. But all the other collabs were like, I could care less. Like, I was hoping Kiko was going to, like, knock it out of the park like they usually do. I bought one of their chocolate ones they did one year where, like, their blushes were, like, white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, something like that. And those are great. But, like, all the other ones this year, I also own Natasha Denona's Valentine's Day collection, I think, from, like, 2 years ago. That was good, but this year I'm just like, I'm not really feeling the love, you guys. I'm not feeling the love.
Well, we know I have a lot to say about Kiko because I've been a Kiko supporter since they came to the U.S. And I think I've bought their collection, the Valentine's Day collection, like every single year. They've been struggling. They usually do the heart-shaped lipsticks, and I'm like a sucker for like cutesy little stupid. Listen, I've been like single on Valentine's Day consecutively for probably almost 25 years now. I had like 2 Valentines whole life, so I'm like little things I need to get me by. And last year the collection, I think I bought 2 things. I didn't even buy the lipsticks because they weren't even in the heart shape. Nothing. Like it would. I think I.
This is the heart. Last year was the highlight and the blushes were heart shaped, but nothing else.
Yeah, and I think that was the only 2 things I bought. I think the palette as well had like the pants were in a heart shape. For some reason, the lipsticks weren't, and I'm like, I ain't buying this shit. This year, I was like, okay, they're gonna knock it. Oh my god! I was like, Kiko, do you need help? Somebody tell me. Y'all wasn't even affected by Corona like that. Like in the beginning, yes, but you guys had time to recover. You doing better. Italy, you're doing better than the U.S. I was like, what happened? I was like, I'm going to get my kid. I did not buy anything from this collection. I was so sad and disappointed. I was just like, is this real life? Like, why? But ColourPop did come in and save the day. I
Mhm.
did get the heart stamp because y'all know I've been using heart stamps
Yeah,
for like the
forever.
last 6 years. And I'm one of my ideas for a TikTok is like I'm gonna take all my pictures of me wearing a heart stamp and put the timestamp on the pictures because I'm like, these people are just coming out with these stamps. I've been using stamps for like ever. So I did get that. It's pink. It's pretty pigmented. I was surprised. It like really showed up on my skin. I got the heart mirror because I think it was just so cute. I was able to get the 3 blushes in the second round. I was on that shit because that shit sold out by the time I got my confirmation. That shit was wild. But they were so cute. And the little the heart. They got me the heart compact, the matching colors. I like that feel of that like kind of plasticky, softish. Like it
that
got
matte.
me. Yeah, it got me. I think it was beautiful, especially because Kiko would just, bro, what is happening, bro? Like, let me know. I'm trying to give people my money, and they's not taking it from me. I got $3. I'm trying to give you all my $3. Take it from me, like, please. I know everyone loved the Natasha duos. I thought they was really beautiful, but it just was not for me. Like, I think it's gorgeous. If somebody gave it to me, I would love it. I don't think I would buy it.
Listen, everyone in this group will accept whatever you give them. If you want to give it to us, we'll send it
exactly.
and we'll take it. But
I thought the Pat was cute, but it just was like, I was like, okay, thank you, Pat.
I think a lot of companies also made the mistake of dropping their items so close to Valentine's Day or on
Very
Valentine's Day.
close.
And I'm like, if you want someone to get this as a gift for Valentine's Day, I don't know, maybe drop it before then.
Yeah, it was tightrope, and I don't
Yeah, like
know if that's
literally, I
COVID
think
or
it was too close. And like, honestly, nothing really like pulled me in. I was like, I need this. But like I said, I'm cheap. So like, I probably wasn't going to buy it anyway. But I want to be tempted. I want to be tempted. And like, I feel like
exactly.
ColourPop did a pretty good job. But like, and Pat McGrath did a pretty good job. Those lip glosses were cute as hell. They're really friggin' tiny. But when I looked at the like the
Ounce.
actual amount of product, it was actually more than like a standard lip gloss, which was pretty impressive because like the ones I have that look bigger that are like longer are like 0.17 ounces, and I think these were like a quarter ounce, so 0.25 ounces, which is pretty impressive. But I feel like nobody wanted to tempt me, like nobody.
No. Mm-mm.
Like I just wasn't over here like, oh, that's so pretty. I need that. I need that. I didn't need any of it, so I didn't buy it.
I feel like Sugar Pill usually comes in good, and this year was kind of like they phoned it in. I feel like they
Wasn't
did
it
those
kind of the
singles.
same thing they had last time?
Kinda, yeah.
it was a little bit like they normally do some sort of liquid lipstick for Valentine's,
Mm-hmm.
but it usually attached to like a palette or a something, and this was just like here's a couple more liquid lipsticks and these, and they did like 3 singles or something, but there are shadows from other palettes, you know.
Yeah, I think the Sealed with the Kiss palette, I remember that sold out like crazy. Like that was a really good one. And then I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I think they're also like, I'm like, Sugar Pill, y'all all right over there?
Sprinkle, what's going on, girl?
I know. I'm like, how you doing, Amy? Like, y'all okay? But I know it's hard when you're really running your brand yourself. So I don't know what's going on. And I know they're doing some things, but they just haven't. I really want to like one of those capsule palettes so much, and it's just not doing it for me. I'm just like, I did get that little mini cute one, the pastel one that was like a something. I got that one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a good color combination that I actually enjoy before I go for that one. Because I do like the packaging itself. It's a little weird.
Yeah,
Divided,
it is.
but I love Sugar Pill, so I would give them my money.
Same.
But I have to wait for color.
We might
something's going on.
too. We want to give you our money because it's not.
I think Manny, Lunar Beauty, they had their lashes, which were really pretty, but I don't really wear lashes. but their lashes came out with like a good amount of time before Valentine's Day, and I thought they were really pretty. I struggle, so
yeah, it
really
looks
got that
cute.
life. They were really
Sounds
cute and like different styles, but like I'd be struggling, so that wasn't gonna be for me. But I thought they were really pretty, and I think that gave people ample time to get them before Valentine's Day. And they like gave you a date where they said like, if you order it by this date, you will have it by Valentine's Day. Whereas I feel like a lot of brands were announcing, like on the day he was like, if you order it by this date, you'll have it. Brands were like, and this is our collection on that same day, and I'm like, that's not.
It was weird. It was a weird Valentine's Day. I think P. Louise also came out with theirs a bit before. It was a cute concept with the mixtapes, but I was just like, they were mostly neutral.
Nothing exciting was happening.
I was like, okay, girl, y'all keep doing stuff.
I guess there's no love for the makeup community this Valentine's Day, but hopefully next year y'all step
Can
in.
you hit us with some Easter?
Or Easter. I love a good Easter.
I'm expecting pastels.
Lots of pastels.
Lots of pastels.
I'm keeping my eye out.
We're gonna end on some like things we are excited about. There is a lot of newness, but there are some good stuff. We don't always roast everything. We're not just like a solely negative podcast.
We just have so much stuff.
But there's a lot of things. I know everyone has the list. So maybe like mention maybe one or two that you're most excited for. I know like right off the bat, I really, really, really want that Dominique Cosmetic transition palette. I understand I know it's a bunch of fucking acts, but to have it all,
we're with you on this one.
To have it all in one thing, like thank you. I'm somebody's mom. I want things to be easy. You know what I mean? I don't have time. So if I want to just throw a look of like mattes or just, have it in one go, that makes my life so much fucking simpler. Like that's what I want. I want to be able to be in and out and keep things pushing. Mind you, I'm not going anywhere, but I still have to work. I still have to be on Zoom. There's still things that you need to look presentable for. And I just think this is a good idea. I'm sure it's been done before, but I think it's something about the way she's doing it.
It hasn't.
No, really?
Not the way she's doing it.
Not the way she's doing it. I think that's what it is. Like, it just, something about it, it's very appealing and eye-catching, and it feels like the right time for it. I don't know. It seems like the most basic thing in the world, but it just feels very appropriate. And I think the only other thing, and I know I'm going to get some hate, so I'm gonna accept it right now, but I want that damn Too Faced teddy bear highlight. I don't care what y'all say. I want the bear highlight.
I'll give you that one. It's cute.
It is very adorable.
I have the puppy bronzer and highlight. Now I want the bear. That's all I'm saying. So the palette, whatever. But
I was tempted too, but I'm like, I ain't using it. I know I won't. It's very cute.
I want
the packaging, man.
So that's me. How about you, ladies?
I can go. So I'm gonna be with you on that Dominique Cosmetics, the Transitions palette, because at first I was like, oh, it's just like a matte neutrals palette. But then I saw on the stories they used it for brows, they used it for contour, they used it for blush, they used it for eyeshadow. It was like a full face palette. They were setting under the eye with it. Like, they did a lot with it, and I was like, that's really innovative, because normally one formula can't do all of those things. So I was impressed by that. But what I'm really excited for, and it's already out, it's been out, and it's probably going to continue coming out, is the Danessa Myricks, those twin flames and those color fixes. I need them, all of them.
I swear, our whole page is just going to be Danessa Myricks, like, please.
Everything. Like, and she's in Sephora now? Like, get out of town.
Oh my God. I've never been so happy for in Sephora now announcement.
Right? I was like, finally.
I was like, shout out to Danessa Myricks and Sephora. Like, oh my God.
I am so excited about that. And then, like, that's got me. But it's something else I'm excited about is the Artist Couture palette that's coming out in the spring.
That's what I was going to bring up. Oh
like,
my God.
That looks cool.
I had Sandy's name written all over
Them
it.
pastels are so freaking
They are gorgeous.
And
oh my God.
Perfect for Easter. Perfect.
Oh, beautiful.
But when you think the Lord rising, you think pastels. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
Oh my God.
Everything starts to bloom.
This.
Like, amen.
I was like, what is Manny trying to do to me? Because...
Angel,
Mac Daddy.
Oh yeah. What? Because you said
I was talking about the lashes before.
Angel just like I'm obsessed with pastel palettes as well. I probably have a good majority of pastel palettes, and this one needs to be in my house. Like it needs to. The packaging is beautiful.
It's
like, come
simple, but
on,
to the point. Looks very sleek.
sleek, yes. Ugh,
Yeah.
And the pigments
beautiful.
also look good. Like the
Oh my
pigmentation,
god.
like the colors.
Yeah.
That pastel purple. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
I said, what? Somebody wants my money?
And all the shimmers too, not just like
Just all of
pastels, like
it just
shimmer
looks
pastel.
so good.
Good.
I'm like,
Gorgeous.
he did not come to play. He's like, I want all your money.
Beautiful.
He's like,
And
no, if
it's still
nobody else wants it, I'll
affordable.
take it.
It's still affordable for
Yeah,
8 fucking
yeah.
colors.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. And I will pay it. I
I
will
will
pay
pay it.
that. I will pay this man.
Artist Couture has never made me feel, I've never doubted them. Everything I have has worked out beautifully, so they can take it, all of it, honestly.
I like where Angel is going. I can't wait to see more from Angel.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that the purple lover in our group will be buying the Flight Club palette from Menagerie Cosmetics? Or are you gonna try to?
It is so cute.
Are you gonna try
Honestly, is I probably wouldn't buy it right away. It's because they're still small, so they tend to sell out pretty fast. It took me, I think, I literally just got all their other palettes like the other day, like the whale palette, their pastel pup. It took me forever because they sell out very fast. Like when they restock, you have to be on it, and I didn't realize that for a while. But it's just how they do their stuff. So I'll probably wait another while to get this. It is very cute. I do like the colors. This is more of like a warm purple, like pinky purples, but it's still very purple because I hate when they start going too fuchsia and they're like magenta and like this is pink.
Did you see
This
the
is pink,
the
guys.
lipsticks that come with it too? There's 2 new purple as well lipsticks that goes with the collection as well.
Ooh. I don't even think I saw that. I just saw it. I'm like, okay, I know this is no on the list. I have to get it someday. I was just like, okay. So eventually, yeah, I'll definitely get it. I think it's really cute. And I love bats. I'm a big lover of bats. I think they're so cute. So eventually, trying to see. I mean, we all that stuff we talked about basically, I think I'm excited about. The Dominique one is a very makeup artist palette. That will really work for makeup artists because honestly, you don't realize how much stuff that you for the eyeliner pencil we used to like literally draw like write it out on our palettes. You put like brow gel, clear brow gel. You put a mascara on. You make your own brow gel, mascara. Like you would use everything out of a regular eyeliner. So when I see these things now and after like going to school and stuff, I see like how all those like multi-use stuff, why they make it really is for makeup artists. Some things I feel like they shouldn't come out with because I'm like, this is really for a makeup artist. Or if you really are that person that likes to use multi stuff, I do and I don't. I think when I'm doing someone's makeup, I don't mind doing it. But my own makeup, I still do it weird and I like to use this product for this. But I could see now how like, yeah, maybe you don't need a whole bunch of things, but I like my whole bunch of things. So I think this palette is really good for like traveling. You're that person that's always on the go. Maybe you go from one job to another, or maybe you leave work and you eventually go somewhere else. Like, so I think that's a good idea. I think I like it. I like that you're not just like throwing out there like you can use it for you're showing and breaking down how everything can be used and all that stuff. So I think that's a really good idea. Yeah. And then I like eye cream. So like Good Molecule came out with a pretty good eye cream that's like $8. It's pretty cheap. And then Fenty, oh god.
Yeah.
And then that eye roller.
Yeah. The
Leave
tool.
me alone, girl.
You know I'm a sucker for a good face tool.
But I'm telling you that her moisturizer is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. So eventually, eye cream will be on the list.
Eye cream.
Will I rebuy it again? Don't know. Don't know. That's like a treat.
Besides the ethereal bloom, which we already knew you were buying, but anything else that is coming out, you're like, I gotta have it. Who do you want to give your $3 to? Mm-mm.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything else right now. I mean, I bought the ColourPop
You bought all the
Bambi.
Bambi.
They got me. They got me, dude. I don't know. But
I was just
honestly,
thinking.
it's been pretty slow, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I've bought anything this year. Like now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm a subscription box whore, so I've gone through most of them. And like I have BoxyCharm currently, and like I don't really buy anything anymore because like I pay for that box and I usually get a palette every month. So like I haven't really been buying makeup unless like they offer something in like a pop-up shop and I'm like, oh, I have this, I want to restock for a cheap price, but like I haven't been buying any makeup.
You
Right?
bought
Like I'm really trying to think, and I don't think I bought anything this year, or even late last year I wasn't
Oh,
buying that much.
Candy,
I
you bought
did get.
anything yet? Anything
Yeah.
yet? I don't think you.
I picked up some Juvia stuff,
Oh,
and I got some
yeah.
for
First
that.
pod,
We made
I
you
was
get
able,
Juvia's.
we
I
made
was
it.
able to make that look. My new earrings that I had, I
Mm-hmm.
was able to make a look with those, and that came out
Awesome.
really nice. Um, I was looking at that palette that you guys were talking about, the one with the menagerie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That I want the other one for the octopus.
Yes.
I
Of
have that
course.
one, and
Fluffy.
it's
Like I need
beautiful.
that.
Yes.
So I might pick that up if it ever comes back because it says it's discontinuing.
Which
What?
one's that?
Face.
The
Yes,
ink?
The
yeah.
Oh, but they do sell the singles.
Ah,
but she
I
wanted
was
the
Because
buying for the
packaging. But she
purple
wanted
and
the
the
packaging.
actual octopus though.
Shauna got me the. Oh yeah, I forgot your octopus lady. Shauna got me that one because
Octopus
you know I
lady.
love purple.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite type of purples. It's like that deep, cool purple muted shade. Oh, I made a bomb ass look one day with it, and I was like, I love this palette. It is so good.
Yeah,
I
it's definitely,
recommend.
it screams Drea to me. I looked
yeah,
at it and I was like,
100%.
I think I'm gonna pick up
literally
a lot
Drea.
then. I recently bought the House Laboratories blush highlighter duos.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the Pat McGrath little heart lip glosses. I bought all of the Animal Crossing because I have problems. Um, I bought some of those Maybelline lifter glosses that everyone was saying were like the Fenty gloss bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they're the same, but I do like them. It gives like a nice plumping look to the lip. Uh, I bought the Fenty setting powder in the lavender shade because I
Mm-hmm.
saw Emily Noel use it and she put it underneath her eyes and she has 3 kids and it erased the look of 3 children, like staying up with 3 kids. You know what I mean? And I was just like, I have the one kid and I look like that. And and I was like, I really like it. I also bought the Urban Decay Hydromaniac foundation and I really, really, really like it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing to anybody who has really dry skin, don't use a very hydrating primer because you end up getting like a slip between the hydrating primer and
Okay.
the hydrating foundation. So it just kind of slips around. Um, so don't do that. Other than that, all of my money I put into savings because I am going to be the idiot of the group and try to leave my house and go on vacation. So if I come back next podcast and I sound sick, everyone knows why. I ventured into the world and it wasn't successful. But that's probably about it. I think that I don't really see myself buying anything else unless it's probably like Disney oriented or something like that. Besides the Bambi, which I didn't like. But yeah, I also received in PR for my job the Besame Mary Poppins, the entire collection for work, and it's all very beautiful. And I thank you for the freeness, Besame. I appreciate it. I was very happy.
Yeah, It's been quiet makeup wise, but I'm happy. I'm
It means
happy.
more money in my bank account.
Leave me alone. I'm very happy.
For now.
I can now hoard my money to eventually buy all the Genesamyrics because those twin flames they've been calling my name for some months now.
I'm pretty sure they make angels cry because they're beautiful.
They're like stunning.
Oh my God.
I need them all on my face all at once.
Hopefully by next pod we can talk about the twin flames because one of us should have bought it by then.
Somebody gotta get it.
I think one of us will have caved by then.
Someone has to cave by the next pod so that we can talk about. We might name that pod Twin Flames if someone has to. Because we need it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We talked a lot about the new, talked a little bit about the future. And again, don't think that we're all negative Nancy's. We're just very
we're jaded.
Honest.
We ain't new. We ain't new up in here.
This is not a game.
We don't play that game.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a game for us. It's just life.
Been here long enough.
Yes, this is how we all connect to each other. And so just as serious our relationship with each other is how serious we are about makeup. And that's why you us as your makeup besties. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you straight.
We're not gonna let you waste your money on garbage.
No.
We're not doing it.
To the no.
We've all done it at least once.
Yes, we have.
Probably me less because I'm a little bit cheap. But probably me a little bit less than everybody else because I'm a little bit on the cheap side. But like, we're not gonna let you buy stupidness. Like, we don't need no $700 makeup machine. We don't need that.
Do not buy that stupid makeup machine. I swear to goodness, I will find you at your house and beat you up. Okay, so don't do that. Do not. But again, we hope you guys will come back next time. Remember to follow us on social media. I think we're gonna do in between the episodes. We're gonna post our signature looks and try to make avatar so you can see the avatar with the beautiful beauty that's attached to it. You're gonna be like the renditions of everyone. Don't forget to hit Sandy up to get a rendition of yourself. Not for free though, because we don't do things for free here. Okay?
No, not for free. Please, no more free.
But everything else is not.
We pay artists.
Pay your artist.
Gotta pay bills.
But super, super amazing. So you'll get to see more of us, and hopefully soon you'll get a visual of us talking to each other on Zoom. And then hopefully in the future, which we kind of joked about as doing the podcast together in all one spot and maybe hosting each other.
One day.
So
one day, man.
My house, or we can travel to Sandy's house, or we can take a trip to, Dre and Shauna, who live in the same city, and, be as interactive with you guys as much. And we appreciate your patience with us trying to figure it all out because life fucking sucks. And
life happens, man.
It's difficult on the street. Let me tell you something. So stay safe out there. Wear your mask, hand sanitizer.
Please.
Put on deodorant. All that stuff you're supposed to do.
Please.
Don't forget the deodorant.
Please put on deodorant. I know you're in your house, but you live with other people. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's getting warmer, guys.
And you're not wearing a mask in your house, so if you can smell it, they can smell it. Just saying.
Come on now.
Shave your legs. I mean, just do something for you is what I'm trying to say to you.
Maybe don't shave your legs because nobody's gonna see it anyway. Like,
yeah, I don't shave my legs. Don't even.
Wintertime. I like rubbing up on my legs for some reason. Maybe
it's winter. Like, ain't nobody seeing my legs anyway. We'll be all right.
Spring is coming. Spring is coming.
I mean, if it makes you feel good, do it. But like, I'm chilling.
And again, as always, to neutral lovers, don't DM us. Like, I could feel it, but don't DM us. So we'll see you guys next podcast. It's great talking to you, besties. And we'll see you next time. So bye, everybody.
Bye everybody.